Good morning. Today I'm very happy to welcome a great new talent, Alisha Liston. She's a singer. She has a lot of projects from Southern California talking to us. Hi, Alisha, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How about you?
I am okay, okie dokie. Thank you very much for joining the live and for the great press release you had last week and for everybody to coordinate this with me. First, I want to know about your interest into singing and arts and music in general. How did it start with you?
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, thank you first of all so much for having me here. My interest in singing and music really started when I was like probably 2 or 3. I would always go around my house singing like my favorite Disney princess songs and stuff like that. And my parents were worried that I was going to blow up my voice. So they started getting me into singing lessons so that I would be singing and doing all of that correctly. And yeah, from there, I started writing just whatever would come to my head, whatever happened at school on the playground or whatever was going on in my life, and I've just continued from there. So yeah.
And tell me, growing up, how did you started to thinking of recording your own music and launching yourself on social media?
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I think I started writing and recording my songs around 8 years old, and I started releasing singles. I believe my first one was Wildfire. Um, and I really just kept growing from there. Different coaches would help me with setting up like how does your microphone and your system work, and how does all of the technical gear work and all of that. And eventually, I found my current producers, Idris Wardell and DJ Estioko, through friend of a masterclass. And we've been working together for around 6 years now. And I'm really, really lucky and happy that they're my current producers because they really understand my vision of when I come and say, okay, I want to do a fantasy themed album. They're like, all right, we're so on board with it. So that's been really cool.
So, Wildfire, tell me what is the theme and the lyrics of the song, and
Oh, God.
uh, what inspired you to
Wildfire.
do it?
Wildfire, I wrote again, I was probably like 8 or 9 or so. And I did have some issues of being bullied in school at that age, and I would have people like spread rumors about me. So I was like, it's spreading rumors like spreading a wildfire. And it was my very first song. And it was a good learning experience to figure out, okay, what's, songwriting structure? Where do you put the verse? Where do you put the chorus? All of that. So yeah.
Yes, I was bullied myself, and my mother used to come to the school and help me, against the other young kids because I was a lonely child,
Mhm.
and I was very calm, and
Mhm.
the other kids, especially the boys, we used to have boys and girls when I was young, they liked, to when you are paying attention to the teacher, they like to try to do everything they can to lose your concentration.
Yes.
And
Been
I
there.
remember, yes, inside the classroom. Outside the classroom, when we used to play with my friend, they come and used to play football, soccer,
Mhm.
huh?
Yep. Mhm.
With a small tennis ball like this because we were small, and they used to take it and run away and try to throw it out outside of the school fences.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But my mom used to come and help me. And I
Okay.
remember the song Bully Bully, very famous American song. But tell me, when they heard the song, the bullies, what did they do? Because you were criticizing them in an artistic manner.
I don't think they ever heard it, but it's funny now because now actually we're good friends. It's
Good, good.
funny to remember.
They they grew up and became friends with you.
Yes,
Uh, they
grew up
they
in really
developed some kind of
yeah.
positive mentality. Yeah, thank God. Okay, sometimes when kids fight, they become friends later on.
Exactly.
Bad energy go away. But tell me about the album "Beautiful Illusion." Tell me about the theme. Does this how many songs and does do the song fell under one theme and what are you trying to convey in from the songs as well?
Well, Beautiful Illusion was my very first EP release, and that was just about the craziness of 2020 and being a actor at that time. Everything just shut down. So I was like, okay, well, while acting is kind of on hold, why don't I go and explore music? And music, I mean, I had always been writing, so I was like, this actually might be a great opportunity to start exploring that. But 2020 was obviously a lot with the shutdown and everything. I had grandparents who were sick and passed away at the time, and just all of that craziness as a 12-year-old then
Mhm.
was a lot. So I turned to music to help me with coping through that. And Beautiful Illusion was really about learning how to process grief and learning how to just take it and pour it into art and tell yourself it's going to be okay. Even if I, just need to hold on right now, there is going to be a day where it gets better. It's not going to be like this forever. Um, so yeah, and really what I wanted to convey was a message of hope and a message of perseverance, and recognizing that, again, if I need to hold on right now, that's fine, but there will be a day where it gets better. And since then, it's, grown into Dreamland and grown into Angelology. But yeah, it was a really great starting point, I think.
How old are you right now?
I'm 17 currently.
Yes. So tell me, do you have plans to study music or acting going to the university?
I'm actually hoping to kind of yes and no. I'm hoping to just kind of start pursuing and working in my career full time, or as much as full time as I can, and just continuing creating music and developing it. Because really, I've found that as I've been writing and releasing my songs, that's been giving me the biggest education I could get.
Yes.
And it's, there is, trial and error, but that process is just, again, given me so much education. I do hope to take a couple of music classes for music business and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to major in it. I'm hoping to continue my higher education and earn my BA in actually more of the business type side of things, like business entrepreneurship. So I'm still looking into that.
Good, good. When you open your company, hire me.
Okay, will do.
I will wait, okay?
I
I studied communication engineering and
Mhm.
I was very good in physics and mathematics
Oh, that's so
and
cool.
majored in acoustics in Egypt, my country,
Mhm.
where I live right now in Latin America, in Ecuador. And I worked in cinema when I graduated. They were looking for marketing manager for American films in Egypt because we were starting to construct, multiplexes, early 90s at the time. We used only to have big theaters. So we
Mhm.
started to construct shopping malls, and they needed somebody to handle the distribution. And because I have very good knowledge of films and international cinema, not American, I worked in cinema, then television, then journalism. Everything led to the other you know
That's
so
cool. Wow.
it's very important. You will have an education and then you can do whatever you like. But tell
Exactly.
me, because I come from a different generation. I used to listen when I was your age, to Madonna, to Cyndi Lauper, to later on to Britney Spears,
Mhm.
Christina Aguilera. I don't know if you know Joan Jett, Pat Benatar, groups like Duran Duran and Johnny Hates Jazz. Tell me your influences. What kind of music and performer you like?
Oh goodness. The music I listen to is often very different than the music I create, but I do also
Mm-hmm.
have the music I take inspiration from for my albums like Dreamland is usually like classic Disney, and classic
Mm-hmm.
actual cinema, um, soundtracks and scoring.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of classic Disney. I'd also say in my niche, like artists such as Aurora, Hosier, Leve as well. I love her music and just her whole vibe, and she seems just like such a sweet person. Um, and then
Mm-hmm.
in terms of what I listen to, I feel like I usually say like, "Oh, I listen to everything," but I feel like I'm in this like interesting like experimental niche. Some of my favorite artists have been like Cave Town, I Don't Know How But They Found Me, Mother Mother I was listening to this morning, Love Cat, but no, there's been so many wonderful artists and influences in my life, but I feel like they come from so many different genres.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Right now, maybe I think all the time that starting music or creating a project is not as difficult as promoting it.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, how do you manage? And I know you're still young, but I know a lot of people are helping you, your family, and also a lot of professional into promoting yourself on social media, because right now the music environment and industry changed completely right now, and you have social media, you have Instagram, you have Spotify, SoundCloud. So tell me about promoting yourself among a lot of other talents worldwide, not only in the United States.
Thank you. Well, first of all, thank you so much for just all the shout outs and all the
Mhm,
compliments. But
mhm.
yes, most of my promotion is actually done with just me and my mom. So I
Good.
know the press release that came out, that was just us
Mm,
two on our computer and saying, "Okay, here we go,
mm,
let's go send it." But I actually have an Associates of Arts degree in communications, and over summer I started kind of piecing together the different things I was learning. Of okay, here's a couple of different theories of communication and really integrating the audience into your artwork. So, one of the things I think has been so cool about Dreamland is that it's not only just here's the world of the album, but also you can be a part of it. And it's been so just inspiring and like exciting to see everyone make fan art and cosplays and even like
mhm,
bracelets and stuff and like music videos with their characters and recognizing and having a structure of a brand that you can be a part of. I think has just been so helpful with it because the growth kind of comes naturally.
mhm.
But no, that has been one of the most really incredible parts of my journey. And I actually have a little jar of notes of every time that somebody makes like a comment I find like, oh my gosh, they wrote a paragraph or they talk about an OC or they make a little music video or a character, then I drop a little rainbow note in my jar. And I get to look back at them and see like how much the community of Dreamland has really grown. But in terms of social media promotion, that is me with my phone in my backyard with my rig. So the fact that my
Mm,
social media has
mhm.
grown so much over the past year was a surprise to me. But no, I love making my little videos and talking about my lyrics and my songs, and it's been really fun.
Great, great. Tell me about when you started to release your stuff on social media and Spotify. I imagine SoundCloud, maybe doing Instagram selfies. Tell me about the feedback from your classmates and friends and neighbors. What did they feel, and did they give you some encouragement as well?
Yes, my friends and my aerial team especially has been so supportive of my
Hmm.
artistry, and I've been really happy to, yeah, just have such a supportive community and such great parents who have been helping me so much with the journey. My mom especially, who's always been when I'm like, "Okay, mom, I have this post that I wanna make, but I don't know how to caption it," and she's like, "Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let me see."
So,
But no, it's been
Mom,
really wonderful.
Mrs. Susan, I imagine, yes, and she's hashtags is her specialty.
Yes.
Great, great. Tell me, since we are in January 2026, do you have certain dreams or projects you want to realize this year or the upcoming period?
Well, my next big sort of project is really
Mhm,
releasing this new EP, Cirque du Seraphine, which
mhm,
that is the it's kind of my first expansion of Dreamland. So, with the story of Dreamland, there's the kingdom of Elswith, and Lux goes and ventures out into the world of Dreamland, and the album is about
mhm,
Lux's adventures there. But with
mhm,
this new EP, it's a new character named Brew, who is a part of this traveling circus that goes around Elswith. So it's a small EP on their adventures, being a wounded angel from I'm figuring out a new section of Dreamland called the Ether, and being in Elswith, not knowing what to do and saying, okay, I'm gonna go and run to the circus for some sanctuary. Um,
mhm,
and it's been really fun integrating not only having this new story with my music and expanding Dreamland, but also being able to integrate my circus arts into it, because as a circus artist I feel like I got some insight, special knowledge.
mhm. Great. Okay, Alison, I want to thank you very, very much, Alicia, for the great interview, and I wish you all the best for the release and of new music and new work. And good luck with your studies. And I hope all your dreams become true outside of Dreamland, they become reality.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And I hope we can talk again when you have a new single or a project you would like to announce.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Enjoy the day. And we are in touch, and best wishes for the upcoming period.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.